It looks so pretty, a typical English river. Let's try and get that photo. Okay guys, after going to the poppy fields on my last video, as I drove past, which is the fields here, and I think I mentioned it on the video, that we've got a lovely river that runs through us. Now in the winter it doesn't look that good, it looks a bit dirty and messy. In the summer, when everything starts to grow and cover that mess up, it looks beautiful. Now driving over this bridge here, I thought I'm going to pull in and see if I can get an image. It's probably the only one image, and because it's been raining all morning, I've been waiting for the weather to change a bit, but I was hoping for the sun to pop out a bit more and get a bit more drama in the sky now, but it doesn't look as if it looks like we're going to be overcast all day. But I don't really think it changes the image too much, unless it was a sunset where you get that nice, beautiful light. And the image is extremely nice. So what I've done, put the polarizer on, get rid of a bit of that glare in the water, because the grasses in the river make it part of the photo. And you can see the grasses as the river's rolling along, you see the grasses. So I wanted to get that, and that almost like a leading line into the image that follows you through the river. So that's what I wanted to try and get. So this is my first image of this little day out. I've spotted even more poppies. They're in the same field but at the other corner, which I can get to if I drive around the road, which I'm going to. But before that, there's another field that interested me the other day, so I'm going to have a look at that. If I can get anything there I will do, if not I'm going to the poppy field. The problem I got is, walking through the field, I'm absolutely soaked up to my waist walking through, not realising I could have come down the road and come this way and kept nice and dry. Yeah. So, I'm going to get a couple of images here. I might just put a bit of a grad on just to try and balance the photo, because it is a bit bright. Oh, we've got the sun coming out. It is a little bit bright to that right hand side. So I might just put a grad on, put it at an angle and try and just balance the photo more there. I'm just going to take a few shots and see what I can get out from here. I've got the ducks on the tyre. Let me try and show you the ducks on the tyre. So we've got the ducks on the tyre, which are there. Having a minute. I bet they've tired. Get in. That's my image. It's my image I had in my head. It's the one I want to come and get. It's the right time of the day. Would be lovely sunset, because the sunset's over that way. So you might get some lovely light one night. So I might just pop back. This is only 5 minutes from where I live. It's a beautiful, beautiful river. It's only a small river. Like I say, in the winter I've tried to photograph it, and it's dirty and messy. Summer, when everything's grown, it covers all that mess up. It looks so pretty, a typical English river. Let's try and get that photo. Yeah, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a 6.6 soft grad on. This is a zoomy one, and it's brilliant. The only thing I had to do with this is it slips through my Lee holder, so I've just had to rough the edges up so it grips it. That's all I've had to do. Very, very good filter. Tell you what, I think it needs a 9 grad, 0.9 on. So my settings for this, f11, ISO 100, that's my starting 2 points, f11, ISO 100 on nearly everything I take. And then we can start from there. Ducks are all kicking off. And then adjust the exposure for whatever shot, and the exposure is 1/11 of a second, believe it or not, with a grad on. The other thing I've just thought about is I think I'm going to do a little pano, because I'm trying to avoid these stinging nettles here, because I don't quite like them. They might look alright in the photo because it's nice and green, but I just don't like the stinging nettles. But what I might do is try and get a bit more of the river from this left hand side. So I've zoomed in to whatever mill it is. Can't say whatever mill it is, I've zoomed in. So to counteract that zoom, I'm going to do a little pano, probably 3 or 4 stitch pano from left to right, which will give me a nice wide angle of the river. Okay, set the tripod level. So next thing we need to do, get the camera level. And the 2 cameras I got, they've both got digital levels on, so I'll just use that. If I didn't, I did buy a level for the shoe, which you can buy, they're only a couple of quid, and put it on the shoe, get it level. Okay, take the shot. Also give the pano a good overlap, probably half the image, or certainly 1/3 of the image, a good overlap, and go further than what you want with the pano. Got that little bit more detail. There's a little bit of detail in the sky which I want, because I don't want it this right hand top corner, I don't want it just blank and nothing. So we'll do that pano again. What am I doing? Do another pano. So how many shots we got? Going to be about 5 shot pano. There's that tyre in the water there. I'm not sure if I'll get rid of that in Photoshop. And there's also a football further down. But I might have to Photoshop out, we'll just see if it might just miss the football, to be honest. So get rid of that. I think what I'm going to do with this, I really like them reeds, how it draws you into the image. So what I think I'm going to do, I'll probably HDR this, or I won't set it as HDR, I'll just put a stop each side, just to get, it's more that, let me show you, don't know whether you can see it. What I'm trying to get is I'm trying to want some detail in this corner, which will then give me detail, obviously, because it's reflecting from here. So I'm going to take this image, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop it down a couple of stops, which it's now, yeah, nearly 2, there you go. We'll take that image, and it's give us more detail in this corner. And then just for look, I will underexpose it, just to pull out some of them shadows. There we go, 2 stops either side. I think that's going to make a really, really nice image. So I'm really pleased I've spent this time. I'll be quite happy to go home now. I've got my image. But while I'm here, it's a lovely afternoon, it's nice and warm now. It's still, so I might be able to get some of them poppies instead of them flapping around everywhere. Nice and still, so I might be able to get into 1 or 2 of them poppies and get a nice close-up shots. So I'll be heading, I'm going to this other field, which what I seen the other day, it was like a carpet of green grass, beautifully like trimmed, as if it looked as if it'd been over with the strimmer, but 3 or 4 foot high. So I'm hoping I can get a nice image of that, and then we're off to the poppies. Okay, let's go. Okay guys, it's not the image I wanted because I wanted, there's another field along, but it's too dangerous to park. But this is a very close second, so I'm going to have a quick go here before I move down to the poppy field. I'm not sure if it's going to be what I want, but I'm going to make the effort. See if I can get some, try and pull some of that detail out in the sky. So I've got the filters again. Two-second timer. And the reason why I'm up high is I'm trying to get the tracks of where the tractor's been. So I'm just trying to get that, and that I'm using that as the leading line. So get this lovely, lovely field. Come right out now, one more. That's the image done. Let's get off to the poppy fields. Right guys, the poppy field I've come to is the same field, but right over the other corner, and then the other corner's quarter of a mile that way. It's quite a big field, so I've come and drive round. And what there is more of here are these, let's call them daisies for now. So there's a lot more of these daisies intertwined with these poppies, and I might have to get a little bit deeper into the field, but they're absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. So I'm hoping to, obviously as you can see there's no wind, or very, very little, so I've got a better chance of a more sharper shot. Totally different day. But let's see what we can pull out. I'm going to use the Canon today, and see if I can pull something out of the bag with my beastie Canon. 200 on, which I might change at some point, we'll see. Got all my lenses, I've all kitted up. Just change the bracket, we don't want that yet. Almost definitely gonna put some filters on to get some of that character out of these clouds. We've also probably got a better background because I haven't got any electric pylons or anything like that only behind me, and I'm not shooting that way. So in that respect, better. The only thing I haven't got is that lovely light at the end of the day, which we've predicted not to get. So this is why I've come out a couple hours early. But we'll see what we can get. So what I'm going to try and do is look for a poppy that's pretty well formed, hopefully, even though it looks like they may be on the turn to die, to be honest. There's a couple just out a little bit further, so I might just have to go a little bit deeper into the field, so I'll take my filters with me. On there. Take them with me and see if we can get anything, and like I say, then I'll probably come back and change my filters, my lens, go for something a little bit more detailed, a little bit more intimate, which I might be able to get on this lens anyway. I'm just going to say I might get the 70-200 on and really get in there and get it nice and soft around it. Right, let's search for that nice poppy. Very, very difficult. The other thing I do like is the fact that, let's drop these legs down, the fact that, because it's rained earlier, and it might be the shot, it's got raindrops all over the leaves. Now that could be the shot I'm going to be after, to be honest. But let's try a bit more open fieldy shot first, and then we'll go from there. It's nothing special. I think I'm going to have to go for that intimate shot that I was on about. Therefore, we need to pick the perfect plant. There's one just over there. I'm going to move forward a bit, see if I can pick that one. The only thing is, has it got some raindrops on it? That's what I'm looking at, the raindrops. And we'll see if we can pick some out of this. Change the exposure just to get a nice bit of detail in the background. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to now up the f-stop to about 11 to get them clouds in the distance nice and sharp. So for that I need to adjust the exposure, which has gone down to 40th of a second. I might be able to get it out of the one photo, to be honest. Got the field and the tree to that right hand side there, so it's all looking quite nice, to be honest. Forward. Make sure we're focused correctly. Beautiful. Needs a bit of light. The light's not good. The light's not good. I'm going to try and get a couple more of these raindroppy images, like this one here. Let's see if we can get something like that. Let's come away. I think that's me done. It's not. It's probably the better part of the field for the poppies, but I need that light. That light it gave it that atmosphere of a new dawn and a new day, or the end of the day, with the poppies, and obviously World War I and all that. So it just gives it that more atmosphere. I've just spotted another poppy there with some nice raindrops on, so I'm going to try that. Then I'm probably done. But thoroughly enjoyed that.